Hi guys, welcome back to our channel again. In this video, we will see how we can import the historical price or some web data to our Excel. And this Excel is basically the Mac version of Excel. So here you will see that this is an Apple logo. That means this is a Mac computer and this is the Mac version of Excel. So in this example, we will use on website that is called AO Finance, and from here we will download some tickers historical price. For example, our expected stock is AAPL, so that is the Apple stock. Okay, in the Apple stock, if we go there through the Yahoo Finance website, we'll see all the information related to this Apple stock, and on of the tab, if you go right, you will see historical data. If you click there, then you will see all the historical data of Apple. So our target is to download all this data to our Excel. So for doing this, we have to use this Mac version of Excel, and this tutorial is applicable only for Mac version of Excel. If you are using Windows version of Excel, then the tutorial will not work. So again, I am telling you, this is the Mac version of Excel tutorial to import the data from some website. So to import data from a website, at first we need to go to particular website, and from there we have to copy the link. So here is the Apple stock historical price. So this is the URL. By using this URL, we can actually browse the historical price of Apple. So what we have to do, we have to copy this URL. You can use some shortcut to copy, or right click and then you can just copy from there. And once you copied it, copied the URL, then you can minimize this thing because we don't need it anymore. So I'm going to minimize it and then open any editor. You can use any editor like Microsoft Word or some other default editor of a Mac. Anything is fine. And then right click and paste the URL. So the URL will be there. So once you paste the URL, you must have to do one thing. You have to click here and then press enter, so that it will be new line. So this is very important. Basically, I tried many ways and I faced lots of issue. If I don't press a new line, then when you are trying to import, it gets some problem. That's why it's for the safe side, always use on enter. That basically means on new line. You can put multiple new line, it doesn't matter, but at least on new line. Okay, so once you copy the URL, paste here, then we have to save this file. We can save from here, like file, and then we can choose save, and then it will give us the option where we want to save. For example, my file name is like AAPL Apple stock data. For example, I just put it, and we have to put on .iqy file. So the file name should be IQY. Okay, and file format, from here we have to choose plain text. Okay, so I'm going to choose plain text, and once we choose this, it will look like this, and there will be .txt. Just remove this thing because the extension should be IQY file. And why do we want to save this file? For my case, I want to choose and to save this file, suppose for example in my folder FewSteps. Okay, it will save over there with this name. And once you choose this thing, we have to click on save, and it will give us this option. And here it should be Mac OS default, the text encoding, and then option, it should be CR only, this option only, and left to right. Okay, this is the document direction, from where to where, which direction basically it will read. Okay, and then press the OK button to save it. Now let's open the folder. Let's check whether that is saved there or not. So here this is the folder, and we are seeing that Apple stock data.iqi.txt, but text we removed, but still it came here. So what we have to do, we have to rename it, and we have to remove this .txt. So it's very simple. Just go there and then remove this .txt, and then hit enter key or the return key of your keyboard. Okay, and then you will it will show you this type of warning. Are you sure you want to change the extension from .txt to .iqi? Yes, we have to. Okay, so what we have to do, we have to press this button, use .iqi. So I'm going to hit here, and the file name, it should be ended with .iqi extension. Okay, now our data file is ready. Now we are ready to import the price of Apple stock. Okay, so we can close this text editor because we don't need. So I'm going to close this, and then come to this Excel of Mac version. Okay, so here there are data tabs, we have to use that. So here there is on data and there is data, but for our case we don't use this data. What we will use, we will use this data at the top, like Excel file edit this way, this data. So just click there and then it will bring this type of menu, and from here choose get external data, and if you move your cursor on top of get external data, then you will see this type of option again, run web query and some other things. So what we have to choose, we have to choose this one, run web query, because we already copied one URL and we saved it, and that is a query file. So just click there and it will pop up on window, and it will ask you from where it will actually copy the, I mean it will actually query the result to import the data. Okay, so we saved it in this folder, so I'm going to this folder, and in this folder once we are there, then we'll see that this is the file, okay, which we actually created. And then what we have to do, we have to select it, and then we have to click get data, this button we have to press here. So I'm going to press here, and then just wait few seconds, and then it will pop up this type of menu. Here it will ask you where, I mean which sheet and which location you want to import the data. By default it is selecting the current sheet. If you want to choose some other sheet, you can also choose, or you can choose new sheet. In this way you can actually choose, but for my case I am going to import in this sheet, so I'm not going to choose new sheet, I'm choosing this sheet. And which cell location, we have to tell it here. If you want to put this data some other location like this cell, you just need to click, or you can modify this thing. So for my case it is fine, I want to import data on the sheet, and then hit OK button. Once you click OK button, then wait few seconds and just wait, and you will see the result. So here within few seconds you will see it is able, I mean it is successfully completed downloading the historical price of Apple stock. Okay, and if you want to check whether this is correct or not, we can go there. I'm going to open the Apple stock from Yahoo Finance historical data. So here you will see that July 9, July 8, and so on. There are all the historical data, and here we are seeing everything is there. Okay, and this data are the exact match of this thing. Okay, and if you scroll, you will see that it is importing like 9 February 20, this much data. And if you want to import more data, you can actually filter from there, this Yahoo Finance. You can click here daily to monthly or something, or historical price or something, or even you can choose change the date. This is the by default date, so if you want to change the other date, you can also choose. So that's all guys. Using this method you can easily import web data to your Excel sheet. In this tutorial we saw how we can actually export this, some of the Apple stocks historical data here. So what we did, we just copied this URL and then we saved it as .IQY file, and finally we use this data option, and from there we use get external data, and then finally we actually imported that data. So that's very simple and easy. And guys, hopefully by watching this video you are able to do this thing for any other website also. So thank you guys for watching the video, and if this video is useful for you, or if you like this, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching. See you on the next video.